All right, we're going to start our warm-up on the mat this morning. We're going to be starting with a bird dog, getting the core warmed up. So we're coming to all fours, extending opposite arm and leg, coming back to center, and then doing the other side. Okay? Really reach and lengthen through your limbs. Good. All right. We're going to do 3 more sets, okay? 3, 2, 1 more set, and then come back to all fours, okay? We're going to be doing a fire hydrant. This move will come in later. So the fire hydrant, one leg comes out to the side and back down, okay? So knees coming up. All right, give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do that other side. Comes up and down, up and down. Good, keep it going. Morning. We've got mats in the closet, weights in the closet. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, those glutes should be feeling warm. We're going to flip over onto our back real quick. We're going to do a couple glute bridges, okay? Knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. You lift up, squeeze, and lower. Lift up, squeeze, and lower. Keep that going. Easing into the warm-up this morning. Don't worry, we'll fire it up here in a second. All right. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. We're going to stand up. So pull yourself off of that mat. Stand down up. We're going to be doing alternating reverse lunges with a reach back overhead. So I'm going to lunge, reach, stand up. Other side lunge, reach, and up. It's almost like a reverse warrior with both arms going back. Trying to open up the hips, warm up those legs and the arms. Good. Keep going. A couple more each side. Reverse lunge and reach. All right, 1 more each side. Final one. Good. Jogger march, okay? Right here, you're going to do the arms a little bit. Circles. Good. Circle the other direction. All right, we're going to open up the chest nice and wide. Bring the arms across. Open wide and across. Good. Keep it going. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it to a hand curl. So feet are wide. Heel coming towards the glute. If you're really feeling like you want to take it up a notch, in a second you can have the option to take it to butt kicks instead. For butt kicks, feet come underneath. We run it, okay? You can also stick with hand curls, whatever you're feeling. Good. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet hip width apart. Good. Sink into a squat and stand it up. Still warming up those legs. Sit back in that imaginary chair. Hips pushing back. Good. 3 more like this. 3, 2, 1. Take those feet a little wider, okay? Bring our arms up. We're going to forward fold, okay, towards the floor. Hands come towards the floor. Good. So we're going to bend the knees, squat up through the center, okay? Good. So then we'll hinge forward again. Bend the knees, stand up to a squat in the center. Hinge forward. Bend the knees, squat to the center. Let's do 3 more of these. I've got 2 more myself. And 1 more. Once you finish yours, march or jog it. So, using a bunch of dumbbells today. We're primarily going to be weighting them based on our arms. We will be doing legs with like squats, deadlifts, but the arms are going to be doing some at the same time, so we're not going quite as heavy as we would if it were just legs, okay? So I've got our range of weights. Feel free to switch out as we're going through the exercises. So our first exercise is going to start us down on the ground. It's going to be a 2-part move. So we did those fire hydrants in our warm-up, okay? We're going to be coming back to that, but with 1 dumbbell for a fly, okay? So let me show you without any weights what this looks like. So say I'm doing my right arm as a fly, my left leg is a fire hydrant. I stabilize with these 2 here. Out like this, okay? If you don't feel like you're stable enough to do both the leg and the arm, go with just the arm, okay? All right, so choose the weight you would like to use for this. Decide which side you're doing, and remember it's opposite arm, opposite leg, okay? Slight bend in this arm here, all right? We go out and up, back to center, out and up, back to center. Use the core, press into that hand and that knee. We're going for 10, halfway there. Two more, 1 more, good. And then we switch to that other side, okay? Stabilize yourself, get nice and centered. Hips over knees, shoulders over wrists. Here we go, out and up. Halfway there. Keep it going. One more. Good. All right, we're going to be flipping over onto our back and bringing 2 dumbbells with us. So we're going to be doing another fly, but with 2 arms from the back. We're going to be adding it with a bridge, okay? So it's going to look like this. We're also going to be doing single, single, double with the arms, okay? So I'm here. My knees are bent, feet flat on the floor. I lift up into bridge. Bring my arms up, slight bend in my elbows. I'm going to go down with my right, back up, down with my left, back up, and then take both of them out and up. That's 1 rep, okay? Any questions? All right, here we go. Come up into that bridge. Weights overhead, slight bend in the elbow. We go right, back up, left, back up. Both. Keep it going. Single, single, double. Keep it going. Good. If you need to, you can come out of that bridge. But if you can, stick with it. Hang in here. Halfway through. Got just a couple more. 2 more sets, guys. Do you have batteries?
I have AAA.
Double A. 1 more set, guys.
What do you need?
The microphone. All right, guys, that's all of them once you finish that set. All right, we're gonna be standing up for this next one. That's here. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. All right, and if not, I can yell. All right.
Project.
Project. This next one, I'm going to be grabbing one of my lighter weights. We're going to be doing a windmill, okay? We're going to be bringing our feet nice and wide. We take 1 weight with us, okay? This weight goes up above us. We make eye contact with it. And this other hand is going to slide down this leg and look up. If you want, you're welcome to have a weight in this hand too, but it's not necessary. I think I'm going to take 2 with me. It kind of depends if you want that little extra, okay? So weight comes up, we look up, we slide down, we come up. You notice my hip kind of sticks out as I look up at that weight. And you decide how low you go. If you just slide down to the knee, that's fine. You can go all the way to the ankle. Awesome. Halfway through. Two more. One more. Good. Then we switch to the other side. Weight comes up here. Remember, eyes on it. Slide down this leg and back up. Keep it going. Halfway. Three. 2. And 1. Good. All right. Standing up. This next one is several parts. I'm going to break it down for you guys, and you guys can decide kind of what level you're taking it at. So, it is going to involve a deadlift, possibly a single leg deadlift, depending on your strength and your balance. But it's also going to involve some arms. So, you're going to choose your weights based on the arms. The arms are going to be doing an alternating row and an alternating fly. We're doing a lot of flies in today's workout, okay? So I'll come down, fly, and row, okay? Choose the weight probably based on the fly instead of the row, because you usually row a little heavier. So the options, though, for the deadlift. You can do it with both feet flat on the floor. So if you're taking a bow, hinging at those hips, okay? We would do that fly and row. Taking it up a notch. Kickstand it, so now one leg is doing most of the work. So I pause at the bottom, right there. Or you can take it all the way, so when you come to the bottom, it's all pure balance, row, fly. So if you're doing a single leg option, halfway through we will switch to the other side. So you'll do 10 with the arms, 5 each leg, okay? Again, you can also keep it both feet flat on the floor if you're not ready for that single leg option. Kickstand it if you're somewhere in between, okay? All right. So I'm going to stand nice and tall. I'm going to take my foot back. I'm going to take mine off the floor. I'm going to slide down. I'm going to fly and row. Stand it up. Come back down. Fly, row, stand it up. Come back down. Fly, row, stand it up, and come down. Do one more on this leg. Come down, fly, row, stand up, and switch to that other side. Okay? Here we go. We come down, fly, row, stand. So with our deadlifts, remember that good deadlift form. You're hinging at the hips. Nice, strong, straight back. Got one more here. Good, stand it up. Perfect, you made it through that one. This next one, it's going to be some bicep curls, but they're different than we normally do. They're called high curls. I cannot do as heavy of weights for these as I do when I do standard bicep curls. We're coming here, curling towards the shoulders, extending out, okay? We'll do 10 of those. All right, here we go. Up, curl to the shoulder, and out. Good. Hang in here, And no, like if next time you need different weights, we'll have time to switch those in a little bit here. Halfway. Good. 2 and 1. Perfect. All right, we're gonna grab one weight for this next one. It's gonna be a canoe row. So a canoe row, I'm gonna be taking my weight here, coming into like a partial lunge, going hip to hip, but trying to stay straight with the legs, okay? 4 is moving here. We'll do 5 one side, 5 the other, okay? I hold my dumbbell end to end. That's just what works for me. I split those legs, bend that back and front knee. Here we go. Hip to hip. That was 1. This is 2. Maintain that balance. This is 5. Okay, so we're going to stand it up. Switch the legs. Do 5 this side. Here we go. Good. 4, 5. Perfect. Stand it up. All right. This next one is going to be a single arm one with a switch. This is where I'm going to use my heavier dumbbell. We're going to be doing a 1-arm row. Okay? So, I'm going to start with that weight on the ground between my feet, kind of nice and wide. I'm going to squat down, pick it up, come up a little bit, row, set it down, come up a little bit, row. So switching arms. Each arm will do 10, okay? If it's difficult for you to go all the way to the ground, instead, you can switch hands here, or you could also take 2 dumbbells with you and just go right, left, okay? Whatever works for you in your body. Mine's going here, all right? Here we go. Squat, pick it up. Come up a little bit, row. Take it back down, switch, come up a little bit, row. Take it down. Keep it going. And again, nice strong back. Hinging at those hips. Keep it going. I'm halfway through. You're going to use that core too. You may notice that. I've got 2 more sets. My last set. When you're done with yours, stand up. All right, this next one, another 2-part one. We're going to be coming to our knees and doing an overhead tricep extension with a lean back. So if you have bad knees, 2 options for you. The first is just that you're going to fold your mat over on itself, have extra padding. The second, if that's just not going to work, is to stand or sit and just do the overhead tricep part. Let me show you the whole thing. Let's see. I may switch my weights here in a second, but this is for a good demo. So I'm going to do a tricep extension here, lean back, come up, tricep extension, lean back, come up. So with that lean back, it's core and legs. Our goal is to not sway forward or back, but to think like a plank. So lean and back. I think I'm gonna modify it just slightly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring that weight to our chest, lean back, up ahead, right there. I think that'll be a little bit easier for the lean back, okay? But again, if the lean back is too much, feel free to cut that out, all right? So let's start with the weight right here at our chest. Do our lean back, come back to center, overhead tricep, back to center, lean back. Keep it going. Good, halfway. Two more. One more. Woo! All right. Set that weight down. So this next one is a core move. A couple options for this one as well. So option one, for all of them are kneeling on our back. Option one is you're going to take your hands kind of underneath your hip bones. You're going to come halfway down. You're going to flutter the legs, okay? Like this. Kind of like a big scissor, okay? Option two, I'm going to be taking a weight, and I'm going to lift my shoulder blades up off the ground. We call this a hollow hold, and I'm going to scissor from here. You can make it smaller too if you'd like. Option three, hardest, weight overhead, okay? So either no weight laying on the ground, coming up, weight at chest, or weight extended, okay? Those are kind of your options. This one is a timed one. We will go for 30 seconds, all right? If you need to stop at 20 seconds, 15 seconds, do what you need to do, all right? Choose your option, here we go. Flutter those feet. Try and lengthen your neck. Nice and loose. Keep breathing. 15 seconds down. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. I'm going to stretch those arms overhead, stretch the toes, lengthening through the whole body. And just take a couple of deep breaths. In and out. Good. Alrighty. Couple more, then we get a little break. Long circuit today. We won't do 3 reps of it probably. It'll probably be a 2 repetition deal. So we're going to be doing a Renegade Row with the push-up jacks. This is another one that you can, take a lot of different options, make it harder or easier. So I'm going to grab my dumbbells. And for the row itself, you have 2 options. Option 1 is to come to a modified plank on the knees. You do want to kind of lean forward. We're not here. We're forward so that butt is low. We row, and then if you can, I want you to do a push-up in between. Option 2 is on those toes, okay? You can take them wider. Wider gives you a little bit more of a stable base, or narrower, a little bit harder. But so it's a row, push-up, okay? These are no joke. Our goal is 10. If you can't quite get there, 9 is fine, 8 is great, okay? Do what you can. Modify as needed, okay? Knees, toes, whatever. If you need to cut out the push-ups, that's also an option. All right? Here we go. Choose your option. Stabilize yourself. We row one side, then the other. The optional push-up if you can. Row. Optional push-up. Keep it going. I really dig my toes into the floor. Take breaths as you need them. Or I should say breathing breaks. Please breathe all the time. deep breaths. Sit back in child's pose, take a few deep breaths. Whew. One more till that break, okay? So it's gonna be another core one. All right? For this one, I'm gonna take a weight above my head, setting it on the floor, just to kind of anchor me, okay? It can be a heavier one. This is my anchor. I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna grab my anchor. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our legs up, lower towards the floor, open, close, back up to the top. Modifications. You can forget about the open, close. Just lower the legs as far as you can. Bring them back up to the top. If you're not ready for the open, close at the bottom, okay? All right. Press that low back into the floor. That's our major concern here. We don't want a big arch, okay? All right, here we go. Legs up, lower down, open, close, back up to the top. Keep it going. And remember, press the low back into the floor. Halfway. I've got 3 more. 2. And my final one. Woo. Break time. Stretch it out for a second and then feel free to get a drink. You are going to want to stand up at some point and just walk around a little bit. It's a great time to switch out your weights. You need a different weight. And what's your name? Katie. Katie, nice to meet you. I'm Audrey.
Nice to meet you too.
Have you been to any of our classes, or is this your first?
Not since the pandemic.
Okay, well, welcome back. If you have any questions or anything, well, let me know. We'll breathe for just a couple more seconds, about 15. We are going to be starting on the ground with that all fours fly plus fire hydrant. And then we'll go into the bridge with the single, single, double flies, okay? So flies up first. Coming down to all fours. Remember, it's opposite arm, opposite leg, okay? I'm gonna get myself, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Take my leg out to the side and arm out to the side. Core is helping us stay balanced. Halfway. Two. 1. When you're done with all 10, roll to that other side. Recheck your form, okay? Here we go. Up to the side and down. Halfway. One more. Good. Sit back. Arms stretched out. Breathe. And then we're going to flip over. Bridge with fly, okay? So I'm going to grab 2 weights. We'll set up that bridge first. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Lift up, squeeze the glutes. Arms come up, slight bend in those elbows. We go out right, out left, out both. Good. Right, left, both. Keep it going. If you need to come down out of that bridge, that's always an option. Keep breathing, keep moving. Halfway through. Four more. Hang in here. Two more. This is my last set. Good. When you're done, you can come down out of that bridge and slowly start to come up. We're going to be standing up for windmills next, okay? So grabbing one or two, but you need at least one weight. A little bit lighter. Feet coming nice and wide, okay? Bring that one weight up, look up towards it. Slide that other hand down the leg and back up. Good. Four more. Two more. One more. Nice. Stand it up. This other arm up. Look up. Here we go. Slide down. Looking good, guys. Halfway there. Two more. One more. Nice. Bring the arm down. All right. The next one is the single leg deadlift or two legs, okay? Wherever you're feeling. We will do the fly and the row, and your chest is like, no more flies. But that's what we're doing, okay? And so if you are doing single leg, we'll do 5 one leg, switch the other leg, do 5 more. You can kickstand, or you can bring that foot all the way off the ground, or again, both feet on the floor. Okay? All right. Roll those shoulders back for me. Either kickstand, or here we go. Bring it down. Fly, row, stand it up. Hinging at the hips, nice strong straight back. Fly, row. Two more this leg. One more. All right, switch. Once you're ready, go down. This takes a lot of concentration. I don't talk as much. Two more. One more. Nice. All right. High curls are the next one. So I'm going lighter than I would for regular curls. All right. Arms out. Curl towards the shoulder and extend. Curl towards the shoulder, extend. Good. Breathe. Halfway. Two. One. Good. All right. Canoe rows are the next one. Grabbing one weight. Splitting those feet. Come down into a held partial lunge. Take it hip to hip. Good. me one more. And then we switch sides. Stand up. Switch the feet. Partial lunge. Here we go. One more. Good. All right. The row, where we're doing one arm at a time, switching that dumbbell from the floor or higher. So, quick note. I want us to think about good form here. As we come down, even at the bottom, I want to keep a nice strong straight back. I'm not rounding to get my weight, but nice and straight. Pick it up, come up a little bit, row, bring it down, okay? If you don't have the flexibility through those hips to come all the way to the floor, that's where you can come and switch hands here and step, okay? But I do want us to keep a nice, strong, straight back and torso, all right? All right, here we go. Pick up that weight, row, switch sides. Also a lot of rows in this workout. Maybe you also noticed that. I'm halfway through. I've got 2 more sets. When you're done with yours, you can stand up, catch your breath for a second. We're going to be coming to the knees for the lean back and the overhead tricep extension. So I am using one heavier dumbbell. You also could use 2 lighter ones and just kind of push them together right here like this, okay? Whatever works for you. And grip, also, I was holding mine with an over-under right here. You're also welcome to turn it to the side, okay? When I get this heavy, it feels really awkward for me to hold it like that because my hands are like small, and so they're like, ah! But do whatever works for you and your body and your hands, right? All right, here we go. Sit nice and tall. You're gonna lean back, come back to center, extend overhead. Good. Keep breathing. Keep thinking of that good form. I'm halfway through. I've got 2 more. My last one. Whew. All right. Once you're done with those, we're going to be moving into that Flutter Kit. Okay? This one is a timed one for 30 seconds. So, you can use no weight. You can even tuck those hands underneath your hip bones. You can hold the weight at your chest and peel those shoulders up a little bit. Or you can hold the weight overhead, okay? Kind of extending overhead. All righty. We're going to start this in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And lengthen that neck. Keep it as relaxed as possible. You're halfway through. Home stretch here. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Good job, guys. Just 2 more exercises and then we're done. You stretch. Okay? So we've got our Renegade Rows with the push-ups. Remember to modify as needed. Knees or toes. You can cut out the push-up if you need to. Some people will do like 10 Renegade Rows and then 10 push-ups. Whatever. You can break it down as much or as little as needed. 10 is great. 9 is fine. 8 is great. All right. You row and you row. Push up. Everybody's speed is going to be different. So make sure you're counting. I've got one more. When you're done, sit back in child's pose. Take a few deep breaths. Woo! So, the official name for that move in the exercise community is the man maker or the woman maker. Okay? It's a tough move, so congrats on doing it. One last move. Double leg rower, open close at the bottom, okay? Then we stretch. So I'm gonna anchor with the weight above my head. I'm gonna think about pressing my low back into the floor. Here we go. Legs up, lower down, open close, back up to the top. Halfway through. Two more. One more. When you're done with this one, feel free to come to the floor. Stretch those legs and reach the arms overhead. Breathe. So, we'll start stretching in about a minute. You're welcome to get some water. You're welcome to put away a couple of your pieces of equipment. Just try and keep moving, keep breathing, bringing that heart rate slowly down. Spray bottles at the back if you're putting stuff away. You're not a teacher, Katie, are you? Okay, different Katie. Do keep your mat for the stretching portion. Like I said, just kind of try to keep moving, breathing, bringing that heart rate slowly down. I'll start stretching in about 15 seconds. I like your tights, Emma.
Thank you.
I know. I have a pair of cheetah tights, so I guess it's no surprise that I would like yours. Alright. I'm going to start this stretch. We kind of did this in the warm-up. I'm going to bring my arms over my head. I'm going to hinge forward. And then I'm just going to hang out here with my hands on the floor if you have the flexibility. If you don't, hands can come to the legs, okay? Just kind of relax into that hamstring stretch along the back of the legs. And breathe. I'm going to walk my hands over to one of my legs and hold. Let's walk our hands over to that other leg and hold. And walk back to center, okay? So from here, we're going to be going into a kind of a side lunge. You have two options. You can kind of come up, lean here with your hands on your thighs, or you can come and lean with the hands all the way to the floor, okay? Whatever feels good, whatever feels best. Just kind of get that inner thigh. We'll go over to that other side. So again, you can stay here, or you can come all the way to the floor. Let's come back to standing, okay? I'm going to bring my feet closer together. I'm going to take one heel out, hinge at my hips, hands on my thighs. You can stay right here, or you can reach down for the ankle or even that toe. Stand up to that other side. Heel comes forward, hinge right here. Hands can stay here, or you can reach down, even grabbing that toe. And let's stand up. So we're going to do a hamstring stretch. No, sorry, hamstring. Quad stretch. If you need to grab something for balance, please do. Otherwise, come to that one foot. Grab that other foot. Bring the heel towards your glute. Stand nice and tall. Let's release and do that other side. Find your balance. You can even counterbalance here if you need to. And release. All right, I'm going to walk into a downward dog. You're also welcome to come to the knees and then pop up. Whatever works best for you. So I'm here and I'm going to pedal my feet, pressing one heel towards the floor and then the other. Getting a nice gentle stretch through one calf and then the other. All right, now press both heels towards the floor. You can bend those knees if you need to. All right, I'm going to come to my knees. I'm going to sit back in child's pose, arms stretched out ahead. Really walk those fingers away from you, stretching through the shoulders. All right, we're going to come up to all fours and we're going to thread the needle, okay? So I'm here, Knees over hips, sorry, hips over knees, shoulders over wrists. Bring your arm through. This is the eye of your needle. Lean as much or as little into this arm as feels good. And breathe. Let's come back to center, do that other side. Thread this arm through. Lean as much or as little into it as feels good. All right, come back to center. We're going to lay down on our back. Do a couple stretches from there. We're going to start by taking one leg out straight, bending the other knee, pulling it towards the chest. Taking that opposite hand, grabbing that knee, and gently pulling it across the body, while the other arm waves out to the side. Bring your knee back to center. Take this leg to the floor and we'll do that other side. Hug this knee towards your chest. Take that opposite hand, grab that knee and gently pull across the body. The other arm lays out to the side. Bring this knee back to center. We're going to bring that other knee up. You can have both of them, either narrow or wide. I like to go wide, whatever works for you. And add a rocking motion side to side if it feels good. All right, bring your body to center. We're going to do figure four. So I'm going to release my knees, cross an ankle over that opposite thigh. Take my hands and thread them around that bottom leg and gently pull. All right, let's switch to the other side. Cross the ankle over the opposite thigh. Grab that bottom leg and gently pull. Let's release. We're going to sit up. So I like to grab the backs of my legs, roll up. We'll do 2 breaths together and then we'll be done, okay? All right, let's inhale my arms up. Exhale, arms down. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. All right, thank you for being here, everybody. I will be here Friday if you want to see me again.